The Bedding Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Bedding Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, bedding-center.com. The Bedding Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Falugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Bedding Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, bedding-center.com.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday night in the fall. Well, technically it's still summer, but it's fall to us. Time for a high school football. I'm Paul Healy along with little Eddie Perica.
How we doing?
Dave Angel is on camera. Peter Bray is running our graphics. Jim Jones is the engineer in charge. Friday night football as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Stoughton Black Knights. Attleboro, each team coming in with a record of 0-1. Attleboro lost a heartbreaker to Division 5 power Fairhaven 35-28. The attempt at the winning touchdown pass in the final seconds, they missed it by that much. Stoughton had a tough 17-14 loss to the Norwood Mustangs. Attleboro coached by Jim Winters in his fourth season, 4-7 last year. A lot of turnover in the starting lineup. They're going to be relying on a lot of juniors and some sophomores to bring them through this year, but they have Brendan Jones at quarterback, played a bit as a freshman. Last year as a sophomore, he was the HockamockSports.com Underclassman of the Year. 60% of his passes for 1,388 yards and 6 TDs, ran for 2 more. Eddie against Fairhaven, he threw for 265 yards and had 4 TDs, so he's more than halfway to last year's total.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Let's get that microphone a little closer to your mouth. There we go.
Sorry about that. I didn't want to eat it. That was my fault.
Look out for Madden Murray as well, an outstanding athlete. He plays split end, he plays slot, he plays running back. Can run all day, can catch, and he can tackle as a safety. For Stoughton, they're coached by Chris Evans in his third year, a tough 1-10 season last year, but they've got some talent back. Unfortunately, they have 2 big injuries today. Their best running back, Kervin Georges, who was one of HockamockSports.com's players to watch this year. Unfortunately, he's going to miss this game with injury. He was tough on both sides of the ball, and their second best lineman, in my opinion, Aiden Rideout, is also out. So they'll have 2 sophomores starting on the offensive and defensive lines. Eddie, you know a little bit about Hockamock football. How important is experience?
I'd have to say it's pretty important. As someone who played all 4 years in high school, started playing varsity my junior year, both sides of the ball. I was offensive guard and defensive tackle, defensive nose, whatever coach wanted. Having experience up, especially in the trenches, is important. You set the tone of the game for the entire thing. And as soon as you falter or you get tired, it can either make you or break you.
Yeah, as I say, if your offensive line does their job, you can run any play in your playbook. If they don't, you're scrambling. But your junior year, you were a good player. Your senior year, you were an outstanding player. What was the difference?
I think it was just the trust in coaches and the trust in my teammates that really pushed me forward. Also, reps. Reps are really important, Getting beat up sophomore year on scout team.
Really, I remember that.
Really toughens your skin from personal experience. It will toughen you up for sure. But yeah, I think just that jump from, playing, like 30 snaps a game my junior year to playing almost 75 a game definitely helps. having the mentality like, hey, I know I'm not going to play football in college. Might as well just leave it out on the field, you know?
But your junior year, there were times when you would get caught standing up. Your senior year, you stayed low and did such a better job on leverage, which really helped the Bombardiers on both sides of the ball.
It definitely did. I want to credit a lot of walking that summer because of my job between junior and senior year for sure. And also switching up my stance. Instead of the typical 3-point defensive stance, I brought back, the bullnose 4-point just to get a little bit lower because I know some of the teams, because, in the scouting report or watching film, because I was such an interior lineman on both sides of the ball, you had to get a little lower to get underneath even the smaller guys.
All right, we'll be right back as we are waiting for the kickoff of the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers hosting the Stoughton Blue Knights on AACS 15 Sports and 1320 WARA Radio.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
The Betting Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Flugal family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
Good evening and welcome to AACS 15 Sports Friday Night Football. I'm Paul Healy along with little Eddie Perica making his debut in the press box. Dave Angel's on camera. Peter Bray running our graphics. Jim Jones is the engineer in charge. Eddie, not a bad night for football, eh?
Sure isn't. Who doesn't love some Friday night lights? Come on now.
Attleboro's captains are out on the field. Number 14, junior quarterback Braden Jones. Number 55, Logan Wild, a senior 2A player on the line. Madden Murray, another junior captain at free safety and split end. And number 12, sadly injured, is Carl Etienne, along with a youngster wearing number 33 from the Whitehawks.
Hey, might as well include him, right?
Yes. For Stoughton, their captains are running back and outside linebacker Xavier Vicente, Victor Thomas, a cornerback, number 4. Number 5 is Sean Rockwood, their 6'5" at least quarterback. Patrick McLaughlin wears number 11, plays wide out in safety, and get this, number 50, Jackson Arnold. Watch him. Plays left tackle, linebacker, and long snaps. He is heading to West Point to play football.
Congrats to him.
Absolutely, for Jackson Arnold, Stoughton's first Division I recruit since 2007. Gabriel Rivera is a captain as well. Attleboro won the toss, deferred to the second half, so Stoughton will receive the ball heading right to left. Boys look excited.
They sure do. I mean, it's a great night for football. Beginning of the season. Who wouldn't be?
Yes. Attleboro from the Kelly Rex division of the Hockomock League. Stoughton from the Davenport division. Bombardiers went 4-7 last year under head coach Jim Winters, his assistant coach, defensive coordinator Tommy Burns. And if you don't like the way the Burns brothers played football at Attleboro High School, give up. You don't like football.
That's right. I know. I took a couple hits from a couple of those Burns boys for sure.
And his defensive philosophy, how would I describe it in one word? Attack.
Mm-hmm.
Derek Herber, Chris Rushlow, Chippa Jones, Will Pliska, who was a great linebacker for the Bombardiers the last 2 seasons, is on the staff. Kevin Velasquez, a multi-sport athlete. Alan Foster, Tyler McCarthy, and Chris Hunter. But again, against these new spread offenses, there are two ways to play it. 3-man rush, sit back, let your defensive backs do their job. Or there's the way Tommy Burns likes to do it, and my big brother Michael, attack the spread. You'll give up a big play once in a while, but you've got to control the line of scrimmage.
Sure do. That's what controls the game.
Yes, rumor has it the line of scrimmage matters, Eddie.
Just a little bit, I'd have to say.
Were you bitter during your games when you would rewatch them and we didn't mention you sluggos enough?
Depended how I felt after the game. If we won, oh well. If we lost, maybe just a little bit.
Bombardiers going to kick off left to right. This is number 80, Harley Gonsalves, a junior, 5'6", 137, squib kick. Gonsalves had 2 tackles on special teams. Stoughton recovers it, number 4, Victor Thomas, and they're going to have great position starting at their own 36-yard line. The squib kick. Yes, you can generate turnovers, but if it doesn't work, 36, not a bad place to start for Stoughton.
Not at all. Let's hopefully these Bombardiers can stop them.
Defensive line for the Bombardiers, Sutherland and Abujade, defensive ends. Wild is a tackle, and Noah Williams is the nose tackle, although Wild's over the nose right now. 2-man backfield, Rockwood fakes, tries to run left. He is hit by 74 Bombardiers. Excuse me, 4 Bombardiers, led by number 52, Noah Wild. So that would be a 5 minus 1. Noah Williams, not a bad way to start. On the offensive line for Stoughton, the senior Arnold headed to West Point. Talk to him a little bit. What an impressive young man he was. Noel, the sophomore, is playing left guard. Badillo, the junior, is playing center, also a defensive end. The right guard is Fox. He's a sophomore. The right tackle is Upchurch, a junior. So a young offensive line for Chris Evans, Stoughton Black Knights. Coming out over the ball, no score early on. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Right is the wide side. 1 back to the right of the shotgun quarterback, Lockwood. 4-man front for the Bombardiers, but they're blitzing from the outside. Here comes Landon Vieira, the great lacrosse player, with the sack.
That was a great play. Great play, great pressure off the edge on that one.
So that was a 2nd and 11 play, and in high school sports, sacks count against the quarterback's rushing total. Landon Vieira was the leading scorer on the lacrosse team last year, and there he is with a sack, blitzing from the outside from his strong side linebacker position. So that's where are we back to? Boy, tough to read the...
With the sun, it's a little tough.
Yeah, sure. It'll get better. So that's the 40-yard line. That's the 30-yard line. They're at the 26. So this is 3rd down, 20 yards to go. So that was a loss of 9. Vieira with the sack. Right man, slot comes in motion left, creating trips. Lockwood back to pass, rolls to his right, throws underneath. It is incomplete. Trying to see who's trying to make that catch on the coverage. Number 3, Jack Donahue, a 5'10", 157-pound junior, plays the rover position, which must be a lot of fun to play on defense.
You know, I wasn't up there, but from my teammates that played, they sure did.
Punt formation. Didn't ask who the punter was. Rats, I got the place kicker for Stoughton. Undersized punter back there to our right. Wobbly punt, short, takes a bounce. Fielding it on the bounce and going up the left sideline is Murray. And now he's driven back, and he'll be down at about the 40. Well, they didn't give him 4 in progress. They're marking him at his own 43. Well, what do I know? So Attleboro takes over, 1st and 10. Their own 43-yard line. Whoops. I'm nothing without my Bic 4-color pen. Attleboro is blue, Paul. There we go. So return by Aiden Murray for about 8 yards. And not wrong, they're at the 48-yard line, so they did give him forward progress. The white hat today, the official in charge, is Mark Bertoni. Shotgun formation, twins both ways, running back to the left of Braden Jones. Sophomore back to pass, fires a bullet to Aiden Murray on a skinny post. Makes the catch, tackle made by Victor Thomas. Little zip on that ball. Murray, he'll play in the slot. He'll play a wide out, sometimes a running back. But they move from the 48 to the, 40, 30, to the 28. So that's 2 and 18, 20 yards. Again, trips, no backs, trips to the right, the wide side, twins to the left, shotgun snap, Jones looks right quickly. Running underneath, number 22, the running back, had a nice debut. Nathan Alonso had an outstanding debut at running back against Fairhaven. So number 22, Alonso on the catch.
10-yard reception on that one.
Wow, with the sun where it is, folks, if you're listening on radio, it is impossible to see the yard markers. But yeah, that's about the 18-yard line. Eddie, you know what you're looking at. It's like you've played the game before.
Yeah, maybe for a little bit.
By the way, how are your parents doing?
They're doing great. Doing great.
Your mom, the Czarina of the Hebron Food Pantry. Your father can be seen on most street corners with a tin cup and a cardboard sign. Pitch to the left. That's number 13 running with the ball, Josiah Raphael. Coach Winters was very impressed with Raphael. First hit in the tackle, senior captain Patrick McLaughlin for Taunton. He moves from the 18 to the, looks like 26. No, I'm sorry, from the 18 to the 16. So a 2-yard gain for Raphael.
I got to say, they're giving him a whole heck of a lot of time in that pocket to get that ball out. Even with the sun glaring in our eyes.
Yeah, really. I think that one will qualify as a run, but he's 2 for 2 passing. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ooh, nearly intercepted in the flat by Xavier Vicente, outside linebacker, running back on offense, and if he caught that ball, he'd still be running. And that was 2nd and 8, incomplete. Right here. 1, 20. Don't worry about it. 1 for 20 yards, a second pass. Complete. That went for 10 yards, so we're up to 30. Third pass incomplete. Third down, 10 yards to go for the 16-yard line. One thing the Bombardiers don't have this year is a distance place kicker. Braden Jones, the quarterback, handles the PATs. Blitz right up the middle by Stoughton Black Knights, throwing for Aiden Murray just over his head on the coverage. McLaughlin and number 20, Moriarty. It'll be 4th down. Got it. Perfect. 4th down and 8 yards to go. Not much of a choice here in this 4th down play. What do you think, Eddie?
I mean, they've been slinging the ball pretty well. It seems like Stoughton's catching on a little bit. The long distance, you can make it on your feet if you give a big enough hole up front. Let's see if these Bombardier boys can make a hole for a semi to go through.
Yeah. Attleboro's offensive line, the left tackle, senior Scott Bennett. Really good fundamental player. Gosh, we wish he was 20 pounds heavier, but at 225, he's the left tackle. Abujade, a two-way player, is the left guard. Back to passes, Jones over the middle, into the end zone. Touchdown to Landon Vieira. A 16-yard touchdown pass on a 4th and 8.
That's one way to start the game right there.
4 for 6 passing on that first drive. Jones now has 5 touchdowns on the year. Vieira came from the right in that offensive line of Bennett, Abujade, the center, Owusu Mensah, the right guard, Andrade, and the right tackle, Noah, don't get in my way, Williams. PAT attempt. The long snapper is... Oh, rats, and I asked this too. The long snapper is Madden Murray. I had my head down. What happened?
Kick is up and good.
Up and good.
Bombardiers took a 7-0 lead.
Jones was the kicker. The holder, Patrick Fitzgerald. 7-0 Bombardiers. 7:33 to go. First quarter. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area.
They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports, 1320 WARA Radio. We can be heard all over the world on WARAradio.com. Another squib kick. Again, Stoughton falls on that ball. That's at the 31-yard line. Say it right up, Eddie.
Okay, right.
And again, if I make a mistake, speak right up.
Will do. Hey, I'm still the rookie here. I'm still getting my feet wet a little bit, so sorry in advance.
You brought the sunglasses, but the hat's on backwards. I've got the brim pulled down. I don't look as cool as you to kick the sun out of my eyes.
Well, they're pretty polarizing, but even with this sun, it's still a little tough to see. But
so Stoughton is at their own 32-yard line to start their second drive. 1st and 10, 7:30 to go, first quarter, 7-0 Bombardiers over the Black Knights. Arnold, Noel, Badillo, Fox, and Upchurch on the line of scrimmage. Twins each way, running back to the right. Right slot comes in motion left. They fake the jet sweep. Lockwood rolls to the wide side. He can run, lowers his shoulder. Big collision on the far side after a 6 or 7 yard gain by Scott Lockwood. And who made that hit? If it wasn't Rivera, it was number... Well, I don't know who made that tackle. We'll give him 6 yards on that run for Lockwood. It'll be 2nd down, 4 yards to go. Actually, yeah, to the 38-yard line. Got that right. 2nd and 4, Stoughton. Black helmets, white jerseys, black pants, orange trim. Press coverage by the corners for Attleboro. Corners are James, the Mosquito, Cito.
QB run right up the middle.
Flag comes in late.
Looks like a little bit of a hold on the Stoughton left tackle.
Wild in there in the tackle along with number 4, Kyle McHugh. Played weak side linebacker last year, filling in or moving over to middle linebacker to take Will Pliska's spot. And it's a face mask against the Bombardiers. So somebody was holding something, Eddie.
It sure was. I was just wrong. Ruh-roh.
So 5-yard penalty, but automatic first down. So 1st and 10. Stoughton at their own 42-yard line. Seven nothing Bombardiers. 6:21 to go, first quarter.
Oh, bad snap over his head.
Lockwood chasing it down inside his own 20. The ball is still loose, and the Bombardiers recover. Number 8 on the recovery, T.J. Sullivan. Plays some tight end, plays some fullback, plays the J defensive end, punts for this team. He comes up with a fumble recovery.
What a way to start this game.
So they're at the 16-yard line where the Bombardiers will begin. The plus 16, they lead 7-0, 6:12 to go, first quarter.
Let's punch another one in.
Sympathies to the junior center Badillo for that high snap. When you have someone like Noah Williams snorting his nostrils and breathing in your face, things happen.
They do. They do. I may or may not have had that happen to me once or twice. So
it's like a shotgun wing tee. Left slot comes in motion right, takes the shuttle pass. Taken out of bounds. Final hit made by number 14. Kamani Pina for the tackle, but nice run by number 13, Josiah Raphael. Plays slot back and cornerback.
Yeah, running downhill will get you a lot of places, that's for sure.
7-yard gain for Raphael. 2nd down, 3 yards to go. 16. 7, so that put him at the 9-yard line. Oh, they got him at the 11-yard line. All right. Shotgun formation. Alonso behind Jones. Alonso tries to run right, and there he is. Jackson Arnold, the blitzing linebacker with the tackle. Jackson Arnold, the first Stoughton athlete to be recruited to play Division I college sports. Sir, yes, sir. He's heading to West Point.
Again, congrats to him. That's an amazing accomplishment that any high school senior wants to get, no matter what school it is.
That's a loss of 1 for Arnold. Number 22. So it'll be third down, 4 yards to go. And they're at about the 12-yard line. Waiting for the sun to go down when we'll be able to see the yard markers. Trips to the left, twins to the right, the short side. Stoughton with just a 4-man rush. Corner post headed. Almost
dropped it right out his fingers.
Almost a one-hand catch by James the Mosquito Destito. He was a backup player last year. Boy, did he have a big night against Fairhaven. Caught 2 touchdown passes for 7 yards and 10 yards. So here it is, another 4th down. Last time Attleboro was faced with a 4th down, they had a 16-yard touchdown pass to Brandon Vieira. Now it's 4th and 4 from the 12. How's the offensive line look to you, Eddie, so far?
I mean, they keep in the front 4, it looks like, out and about. They're not really letting them get in. The only thing I can see really is the Mike's really shifting down the line of scrimmage when the play bounces outside. And I mean, we just saw it 2 plays ago and had a great wrap-up.
Mike being the middle linebacker. Somebody called timeout. Timeout, Stoughton. No, offside, Stoughton. They must have lined up offside, so there's 5 free yards. That's going to be a 1st down on a 4th down play.
You take the free downs, gets you closer to the promised land.
And please send your sympathies to Coach Chris Evans, a classy man. He played collegiately at Merrimack, and he's the kind of man you want teaching your young sons and sometimes daughters to play the game of American football. That puts the ball at the 5-yard line, 1st and goal to go. Wow. With a microscope, you can see a few gray hairs developing on Coach Evans' head, I think.
22 outside, bounces it in.
Alonzo. Nathan Alonzo.
Oh, there's a flag on the far side of the field.
Yep. Now, that was a good job by Stoughton's outside linebacker, forcing Alonzo to cut back into the pursuit.
Sure is. That's what you want to do.
They're picking the flag up. I think Alonzo moved from the 5 to the 3, so we give Alonzo credit for a 2-yard gain. 2nd goal to go. Not counting the penalty, this will be the 5th play of the drive. That started at their own 16, at the 16 of Stoughton after the fumble. So technically in the stats, 42, 32, 22. That would be a 26-yard loss for Rockwood. You got to give it to someone, but we're not going to do that to the kid.
We'll give him this one pass.
Jones fakes the run up the middle, throws outside, pass is complete to number 4, Kyle McHugh. So Jones hitting oodles of different receivers. His 2nd touchdown pass of the game, 13-0 Bombardiers, 3:45 to go. 3-yard touchdown pass with 3:45 on the clock.
Let's keep this ball rolling, Attleboro.
Now, as the linebackers, that kind of deception by Jones has to be a bit confusing. Looked like a quarterback draw.
Yeah, a little bit. He pocketed the ball really well, and then he had his receiver come out to the flats, and you just dumped it right off to him.
2nd PA attempt. It's high. Infield fly rule. Batter out. Oh, I'm sorry.
But it's still good.
It's still good. That ball, you wouldn't believe how high that kick went. And if the goalposts were 4 yards farther away, it wouldn't have made him. But it counts. 14-0 Attleboro. 3:45 to go, 1st quarter. We'll be right back.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back. There was a flag on the PAT. The ball is moved back to the 18-yard line. So this is a long kick. Jones hits a line drive wide to the right. So it is 13-0. I apologize, folks. We don't know what the call was there, but it was a 15-yard penalty against Attleboro.
It was.
I was muted. Wow, I was muted. Thank you, Jim Jones. Apparently, the first PAT attempt, there was a flag on that play, a 15-yard penalty against Attleboro. Eddie, you missed it.
I know.
So did I. Yeah. On the second PA attempt, Jones hit a pop fly in his first. That was a line drive to the gap, just wide of the post on the right. 13-0 Bombardiers. It's the little things, Eddie, when you're broadcasting. You have to make sure the microphones are on.
Yeah.
What's the snap count? Kicking off from left to right, Harley Gonsalves. 3:42 to go. Goes with another squib kick through the hands of an up man. Fielded at his own 25 by Xavier Vicente, who can run in the open field. Tries to get to the right. Spun twice around and gets taken down at about the 30-yard line. So Vicente covered about 43 yards, gained about 4.
Yeah.
And they're marking it right at the 30-yard line, and that's where Stoughton will take over. 3:32 to go, first quarter. Attleboro with Sutherland, Wild, Williams, and Abujade on the defensive line. Boston Baldwin, number 2, one of the linebackers. Landon Vieira, the strong side linebacker. McHugh is the middle linebacker, number 4. The Rover is Jack Donahue. What's the Rover do? Whatever he wants.
Pretty much.
And if he's near the ball, the coaches are happy. DeStito is one of the cornerbacks along with Raphael. Back to pass. Rockwood down the sideline. Blown coverage. Man is wide open. Complete. Blasted out of bounds in Attleboro territory by Murray. And trying to see who caught that ball. Let me see it. Xavier Vicente with the catch. Moves from his own 30 to the Bombardiers' 36. So that's 20 plus 14, 34-yard gain on that pass. Lockwood to Vicente.
Just a bit of blown coverage on that one. He was wide open up the sideline on that.
Either the safety or the corner was blitzing, and nobody covered. Twins to the left, that's the wide side. Twins to the right, running back is to the left of the quarterback. Rockwood. And there's a swing pass to Vicente in the open field. Makes DeSito miss. Spins out of the McHugh tackle. And then the Attleboro pursuit gets there. Led by number 4, Kyle McHugh. But that'll be a gain on the run of 2 yards. Second down, 8 yards to go. Well, 3 yards. Second and 7. So Vicente has gained 37 yards in the last 2 plays. 2:46, clock moving to go here in the first quarter. 13-0 Bombardiers. By the way, big game over in North Attleboro as King Philip traveling to take on the Red Rocketeers. My lovely wife, Carol McLaughlin of the Quincy McLaughlins, just texted break a leg, to which I respond, grr. Ball's on the left hash mark. They're heading right to left. Vicente again from the left slot, moves right, avoids one tackle, but that quick Attleboro pursuit leads to no gain, perhaps a loss. Boston Baldwin with the stop. It's a loss of 1.
It was great pursuit from the front 7 of the Blue Bombardiers to wrap him up. Brought him back inside. He was going to bounce it. And brought him right back in and wrapped him up. Textbook football right there.
Boston Baldwin is the weak side linebacker, but trust me, folks, there is nothing weak about his game. 3rd and 9 from the Attleboro 35, we'll call it. Rockwood back to pass in the shotgun. Bombardiers send 6. Receivers going deep against one-on-one coverage, makes the catch, and down at the Attleboro 5-yard line, tackled by Raphael. And is that... Let's try to see if that's number 2 or number 3. I think that was Vicente again.
Yeah.
Wow. Rockwood to Vicente. from the 35. That's a 30-yard gain. So Rockwood and Vicente have combined for 64 yards in 2 completions. First and goal, Attleboro 5. Impressive plays by Stoughton.
Very impressive. I mean, you got to punch back. It's a football game, you know?
Tommy Burns called the blitz. Stoughton burned them. Back to pass. Over the middle. Touchdown, Black Knights. Guess who caught that, folks? Go ahead, guess. Yeah, Xavier Vicente. A 5-yard touchdown reception. And it's 13-6 Attleboro. .102 to go in the first quarter. So that was 20. That was a 2-minute and 20-second drive. 5 plays. I missed the PAT, sorry.
Oh, block PAT.
Sorry about that, folks. That was 5 plays, 70 yards, 2 minutes and 20 seconds, but the PAT is blocked. It's Attleboro 13, Stoughton 6. That was an impressive drive by the Black Knights.
Sure was. That's one way to respond. It just kind of stinks that the PAT was blocked at the end.
For them.
For them, for sure.
If you're watching on the AACS YouTube channel, feel free to leave a comment. Click the like button, even subscribe to keep up with all the Blue Bombardier sports. Plus, you can rewind it right now and figure out who blocked that kick, because Eddie and I missed it. Frankly, Eddie, I blame you, even though I was watching my notebook instead of the field.
Yeah. You know what? Blame the rookie. That's what everybody does.
Yes, our new color commentator and tackling dummy, Eddie Perica. How old were you when you started playing for the Whitehawks?
I started playing flag football. I think I was 6 years old. Pretty sure I was 6 years old. Played for 12 years, finished in high school.
And then you learned to walk how old? About a year, 12, 14 months?
Something like that, I
would
think.
imagine your father had you in the backyard about 4 days after that.
Maybe, probably, yeah.
Kicking off from right to left. Kicker is number 20, Aiden Moriarty. He's a wide receiver, cornerback, and kicker. Kicking off right to left from his own 40. Wind, not much of a factor. Technically, he's into it. Kicking into a gentle breeze. Kicks to the right corner. Flag is down. Offside on Stoughton, meaning someone on the kickoff team was across the 40-yard line before the ball was struck. Want to thank all of our underwriters, W.H. Riley & Son, Claudino's Auto, Bristol Glass, Falls AC, The Betting Center, Barrows Insurance, LJ's Car Wash. Don't forget the good folks at D&M Pizza. So they'll kick off from their own 35. Here comes Moriarty. A chip shot, and that's
out of bounds.
It's high school sports. I want to be gentle. For any golfers listening or watching, that's a shank. Went out of bounds at the Attleboro 45-yard line. I think they add 5 yards to that. The Bombardiers take over at midfield.
We'll say, they've had some great field position to start this game.
Yes. They've started at their own 48 and the Stoughton 16. Now they're at midfield. 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. Twins right, twins left, one back, shotgun, fakes to Alonso. A bubble screen to the outside, coming to the inside. That's going to be a gain of 4 yards for Madden Murray. In on the tackle was number 75, sophomore Anthony Fox, playing both ways. Also number 50, Jackson Arnold. Second down, 6 yards to go. Second and 6. So that's Jones 2. Madden Murray. Nephew of Caden Murray, who was a 3-year. Did you play with Caden? He was after you.
I might have my senior year.
He came up as a freshman, number 28. late in the year. Jones back to pass down the right. It's complete over the shoulder to James Destito. Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 24-yard gain. So 1st and 10 at the plus. That's a lie. That wasn't a 20-yard gain. It's 24-yard gain. Excuse me, 16-yard gain. But Jones was so far back, and he threw that ball.
And he got drilled, too.
I think that was Arnold who drilled him. 1st and 10. We had a mic on Braden Jones on that play. It sounded like this. Back to pass.
Overthrown and out of bounds.
And a bit of a miscommunication. Murray cut that pattern short. The ball sailed long. 2nd and 10 at the plus 30. 4 seconds to go in the quarter. So we throw an incomplete in there. Oh, you got the line there. Sorry. Eddie knows what he's doing.
I'm catching on.
Quick looking over my shoulder, Healy. Braden Jones gets the call from Jim Winters. It says Jimmy on the program this year. He played quarterback for Jack Martinelli at Foxborough. We were talking before the game how when we're so old, when we had practices, you would be hitting all week long. There's a lot less hitting, which is probably a good thing in practices now. But Attleboro hopes to tackle better today than they did against Fairhaven. Across the middle, catch is made by Destito. Slanting near the end zone, in the end zone. 20-yard touchdown pass. So that was. I did make a mistake. That first pass to Destito was 34 yards because he went to the 20. Sorry about that, Eddie. And that touchdown pass from Jones to James Destito, 20 yards. That's Jones' 6th touchdown pass. 7th touchdown pass of the year, eclipsing his total of all last year of 6.
And 2 games in, can only go up from here.
Yes, and Destito, his 3rd touchdown reception of the year. 3 touchdown passes to 3 different receivers. They're going for 2 on the extra point. Rolls right, pass to Alonso. Oh, what a great hit! And he's just short. Beautiful hit by number 16 in the white. Winner Agoha, who's not even highlighted in my starting lineup, but that was a 2-point saving tackle.
Alonso got a little shooken up on that play.
So it's 19-6 Bombardiers, and the first quarter is over. That drive covered 50 yards in 4 plays and 58 seconds. We'll be back on AACS 15 Sports at 1320 WARA.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Eddie Perica is a former 2A lineman for the Bombardiers. What's more fun, run blocking or pass blocking?
You know, I'm built for comfort, not speed. So definitely more of a run blocking fan.
Yeah.
Favorite play, guard inside trap. Just take a step back, pivot open. You just absolutely clobber the defensive lineman coming through. One of my favorite plays.
And plus, when you're run blocking, you're attacking. When you're pass blocking, you're absorbing. Kick rolls inside the 20. Xavier Vicente picks it up at his own 14, gets to the right sideline. Still on his feet, knocked out of bounds near midfield. Just missing, making the tackle was Jaden Rivera, 5'7", 144-pound senior, cousin of Adrian Rivera. Great two-way player for the Bombardiers. But a great return from his own 14, and they're saying he stepped out of bounds at his own 44. What a half Vicente's having.
He is. He's absolutely killing it.
So his own 14 to his own 44. We'll add return yards to the stats next week, not tonight.
Okay.
You got enough to do.
Appreciate it,
Really.
Paul.
You're a heavy equipment operator, not an accountant.
No.
So Stoughton ball at their own 44, first and 10, 11:51 to go in the second quarter. They trail 19-6, but they've shown they have explosiveness. And Stoughton calls their second timeout. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley & Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
I can hear you. Stoughton, first and 10, their own 44-yard line. Rockwood, is that a great name for a football player? Back to pass, hits Vicente, and that's going to be for no gain. McEwen there, along with, turn around, son, number 15, Landon Vieira. Peter Bray, running our graphics, said that there were a few of those catches by Vicente that were actually caught by number 3, Jackson Abelard. We're pretty sure Vicente had the touchdown, though. But it's going to be second down, 9 yards to go. So a 1-yard gain. They're at their own 45. Trips to the left, that's the wide side. One running back to his right, one wide out right. 4-man front for the Bombardiers. They send 4. Rockwood has to scramble to his right, being chased by Wild.
Interception.
Oh, what an interception! A diving interception. Boston Baldwin with the catch. They were trying to throw it to Abelard. Talking to Leo Johnson, the PA announcer, and Coach Jim Winters before the game about Boston Baldwin, and they both said the same thing. Smart football player, reads the game well, and how about that? He looked like he was out of the play, Eddie.
Sure was. He absolutely read it, though. Jumped right in front of it. Perfect place, perfect time.
Moving back diagonally to his right, and then suddenly pivoted back diagonally to his left, and the diving interception. You ever dove like that?
On a fumble. Yeah, that's about it.
I was going to say, you dive to make a catch like that, the field would still be reverberating.
Yeah.
So Attleboro interception, 11:01 to go in the quarter. They have the ball at their own 47.
Trick play.
Trick play. Sutherland with a long ball to Murray. He gets underneath it. Makes the catch. So it was Jones to Sutherland, who that ball went almost as high as it did far. Murray with the catch. And they have him down at the 11-yard line. So that's 39 plus 13. 52-yard gain. 52-yard gain for the Bombardiers. First and 10 from the 11. T.J. Sutherland, like punting, playing defensive end. And some slot isn't enough. Trying to run to the outside is Sutherland. They're trying to reward him. And he's going to lose a couple. Tackle made by number 16. Again, number 16, not in my starting lineup, but he's playing well.
He sure is.
Winner Agoha.
He's been in a lot of plays tonight.
Yep. So that's a loss of 3. That was Sutherland on the run, minus 3. So second and 13 from the 14-yard line. 19-6, Bombardiers. Clock moving as we approach 10 minutes to go in the first half. James the Mosquito Destito is wide left. Wide right is Landon Vieira. Looks funny to see Landon on the field without the lacrosse stick. Jones rolls right, gets around the blitzing linebacker. Throws it underneath. Oh, didn't get enough on it. Interception by Stoughton in the end zone, but a flag is down. Want to see who made that INT.
That was by Vicente.
Wow, boy, is Xavier Vicente been everywhere. Senior captain, outside linebacker, running back. But flag is down. Referees having a long discussion. There's Mark Bertoni in the white hat. Now he's talking to Coach Christopher Evans. Just a classy individual on that Stoughton sideline trying to rebuild the program. And the Attleboro offense is now trotting off the field. And they're resetting the chains. So it was a penalty on Stoughton after the interception. And we said Vicente intercepted that?
Yeah.
Peter, was that right, number 2? Number 3 again. Jacob Abelard with the interception. Boy, is the Abelard family going to be upset with us.
Apologies in advance then.
So Stoughton is at their own 2-yard line. So there was a flag after the INT. Rockwood in the shotgun formation. He's standing in his own end zone. Snap goes over his head, out of the end zone. Eddie, that looked like he was going to try to run a quarterback draw up the middle.
Sure did. Turned into a safety and 2 points for the Bombardiers.
So the ball's been snapped over his head, once for a loss of 26 yards, that for a safety. And that makes it 21-0. 21-6 Bombardiers. Making up for the missed extra point. Wow, and now a free kick for Stoughton from their own 20-yard line with 9:35 to go in the first half. That's a play you don't see often in football.
No, you don't. You usually see 2 bad snaps in a football game.
Yeah. Neither squad here has a large senior class today. Both relying on a lot of underclassmen. And now the officials trying to get Attleboro on the field. Let's go. And I don't know how often you practice this, returning a free kick. They'll choose to place kick. You can place kick or punt.
Yeah, playing in high school, I don't remember doing that at all, actually.
Does it happen much in Madden football and video games?
Couldn't tell you. I don't play them.
Ah, good for you. Yeah, I'm still on the Super Tecmo Bowl 3 on the old Nintendo.
Hey, whatever floats your boat. I love the old consoles.
Yeah. Aiden Moriarty will kick off from his own 20. The sun's going down. We can see the whole field. 21-6 Bombardiers. Moriarty will kick left to right. Line drive, hits at midfield, long bounce. Recovering it and flopping to the turf for the Bombardiers is number 21, Ashton Pierre, a sophomore on special teams. Attleboro takes over with 9:32 to go in the quarter. 1st and 10, their own 42. What? 42, yep. Leo Johnson, the longtime public address announcer here at Tozer Cassidy Field. By the way, Tex Barry's Coney Island hot dogs are on site, being sold in the concession stand. They're one of the sponsors this year. And Arthur, who runs Tex Barry's, you know what his last name is?
No.
And I'm not making this up. Arthur Bombardier.
Fitting.
Had a daughter who was an athlete here years ago. Draw play, burst through the first tackle, then the second across midfield to the 39-yard line. That's TJ Sutherland. Eddie, we've learned in this broadcast, you're the math major. He break 4 or 5 tackles on that run.
A whole heck of a lot for sure. Probably closer to about 5 on that one.
Moves from his own 42 to the Stoughton 39. So that's 8 and 11, 19-yard gain. Shotgun formation, twins both ways. Sutherland stays in the backfield. They give it again right up the middle running behind the center, Owusu Mensah, and the guards, Abujade and Andrade. Well, what do you think, 3 or 4?
Looks like 3.
We'll call
Well,
it.
I can see the markers now.
Yes, we'll call it 2nd and 7. Clock moving as we approach 8:30 to go. Sorry, folks, I just burped on the air. They're at the plus 36-yard line. I just got a text on my old 4G flip phone. The interception was by number 3. Thank you. They fake to Sutherland. Play action pass. Oh, DeCito's jersey was held. That time it was, not intercepted. But yes, DeCito was going for the ball and they pulled the back of his jersey. Obvious call. It's not a spot foul in high school. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. It will be a first down for the Bombardiers. Boy, James DeCito, 5'9", 146, plays a heck of a lot bigger than that. Quick as a water bug and tough as nails. Oh, and offsetting penalties. So we'll do it over again. Okay, Attleboro had a legal receiver downfield. Thank you, Leo Johnson. Big number 66 was in for Stoughton there, Stephen Napier. So we do it all over again. 2nd and 7 from the 36.
QB draw.
QB draw, yes, fakes. Wrapped up Jones after a short gain. There's the whistle. Number 52, Anthony Upchurch, in there along with number 75, sophomore Anthony Fox. That's going to be a loss of 2 for Jones. That'll make it 3rd down, 9 yards to go. At the 38-yard line of the Black Knights, Attleboro moving right to left. They lead 21-6, 7. Well, approaching 7:10 to go, second quarter, clock moving. Bennett is the left tackle. We'll give you that next play. Fake to Sutherland. Quick bubble screen on the right to DeCito. Gets some of the yardage back. Nice open field tackle by Patrick McLaughlin. No relation to the lovely Carol McLaughlin of the Quincy McLaughlins. My bride. Don't hold it against her. But he moves from the 38 to the 32, 6-yard gain. Jones to DeCito. Another 4th down for the Bombardiers. 4th and a long 3. Just inside the 32. 6:23 to go. Number 26 is in, a wide receiver on the left for the Bombardiers. That's Jackson Maynard. Trips to the right, the wide side. Jones throws outside, nearly picked off. That time we got number 3, Jacob Abelard, with another outstanding play. Turnover on downs. He's trying to throw that out to the flag. Long throw on a 4th down play.
It is a long throw, but that's been their bread and butter all game so far.
Yep.
They're picking up on it.
My big brother Michael, again, he was a wing T fan, not so much a spread fan. But on 4th and 3, if you're not throwing to your tight end over the middle, what in heaven's name's wrong with you? Why I oughta. Turnover on down. 6:05 to go. Durfee has the ball back and a chance to make this a closer game at their own 32. Trailing 21-6. Bunch formation to the left. That's the wide side. 2 running backs next to Rockwood. Drops the snap. Falls on the snap, and then TJ Sutherland falls on him. Wow, so that's another boy, Lockwood. And again, high school sports, high school football, you got to put that as a rushing loss for the quarterback. Back to his own 29. Loss of 3. 2nd and 13. We have an update from the North Attleboro KP game. (7-7) KP and North Attleboro after one period of play. Draw play up the middle, slammed in the backfield. Boston Baldwin with another big play along with McHugh. Who was running that? That was it. 14? Oh, 31. Number 31 on the carry. Mario James, a sophomore. And he's back to his own 28, so a loss of 1. Makes it 3rd down, 14 yards to go. Here we go. That time I turned the mic off before clearing my throat.
There you go.
Trips to the right. That's the wide side of the field. One wide out to the left. Running back Vicente to the left of the quarterback, Sean Rockwood. Tall, rangy senior. Back to pass. Zone coverage. Throws underneath. Complete to number 3. Breaks a tackle. Abelard just short of the 1st down. Boston with another tackle. 4th down, he goes from the 28 to the 41. So that's a 13-yard gain, 4th and 1.
The Bombardiers got to hold strong on this one.
Yeah. See, what you would do there is, for number 2, his rushes are there, his receptions are there. We'll change that at halftime. Trips to the right on 4th and 1. Boy, still a spread formation even on short yardage plays. It's a different game than when I played. Attleboro almost jumps offside. They're back, blitzing everybody. Quick screen to the left. Can McHugh get there? Yes, McHugh gets there, but nice job by the Stoughton running back to burst through the tackle. Jacob Wild in there as well. 1st down, Xavier Vicente on the pass from Rockwood. Moves from the 41 to the 44, 3-yard gain. 1st and 10, Stoughton. They earned that one. Clock moving, 3:15 to go. 1st half, Attleboro leads 21-6. And it is a beautiful, beautiful mid-September night. For those listening on radio, I'll punish you by saying this. What a gorgeous sunset. Trips to the right. That's the wide side. Rockwood now rolls right. Goes up the sideline. Vieira just misses knocking it away. The pass is complete to Patrick McLaughlin. 1st down in Bombardier territory. Stoughton's getting warmed up, folks. So that's 6 plus 12, an 18-yard gain. 1st and 10 at the Attleboro 38. Clock still moving. 2:37, 2:36. Offensive line of Arnold, Noel, Badillo, Fox, and Upchurch. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right, running back in the backfield. Four-man rush, pass into the flat to McLaughlin. Chased down and thrown to the turf by Vieira. More importantly, Eddie, he kept him in bounds.
Sure did. Keeps the clock running.
Gain of 2. But Scott Rockwood, he has found his rhythm.
Sure has. He's getting them out pretty quick, too, which isn't great for our Bombardiers out here.
But great for Stoughton Black Knight fans. He's an experienced quarterback. 7-7, King Philip, who lost to Catholic Memorial in the Division II finals last year at North Attleboro, who won the Division III title. They beat Mansfield 35-0. They whipped him, Paul. Doesn't happen often. Rockwood back to pass. Avoids the rush. Gracefully throws over the middle. Another completion and a big hit. Completion made to number 20, Moriarty. The hit made by Jack Donahue. And Jack, I don't mean to be critical. Outstanding hit. You got to get lower, kid. But another completion. Stoughton. 5 straight completions for Rockwood. I said that one to number 20. Is that one from the 38 to the 24, 14 more yards. Whoops. 1st and 10. Back to pass, Rockwood from behind, slips away from Wild. Logan Wild with the first hit, and Noah Williams cleaned it up. Wild and Williams, coach winners. They're the upperclassmen he's been counting on the line of scrimmage this year. And there's a timeout on the field. I believe Attleboro called that with 48 seconds to go in the half. We'll be right back.
Claudino, 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Second down, we'll call it 19 yards to go for Stoughton. At the 41, Rockwood back to pass, sidearm down the right sideline, broken up, good coverage out there. That was Raphael on the coverage, Josiah Raphael. Also a hoopster for the Bombardiers. His cousin was a two-sport athlete for Attleboro as well. 3rd and 20. We're calling it 19. Close enough for government work. Check my 4G flip phone. Oh, and Jim Jones at halftime. It is still KP 7, North Attleboro 7. 3rd down, 19 yards to go. Lockwood in the final minute of the half. Back to pass. Swing pass to the left. Vicente in the background runs through one tackle, lowers his head. Huge collision on the far sideline. Nice run, Vicente. Actually, nice pass reception, but not enough for the first down. From the 41 to the 19. No, that's not right. I got my yardage all screwed up. But it's 4th and 5 for Stoughton. Trips to the right on this big 4th down play. 41 seconds to go in the half. 21-6 Bombardiers. Timeout, Attleboro.
41 seconds to halftime. Perfect time to go over to the concession stand.
We'll keep it right here. Turned up our field mic so you could hear Leo Johnson encouraging people to get one of Tex Berry's Coney Island hot dogs. Boy, did your eyes get big suddenly.
Hey, now. What? Tex Berry's are pretty good. Can't complain.
Oh, outstanding. I'm not a chili dog guy. Most people love them. Chili and my intestines don't agree. But what I love about Tex Berry's is you sit down, I usually order one hot dog, one cheeseburger, one hot dog, water, French fries, and they don't write it down.
No.
And when you go to leave, you go to the register, they ask you what you had. And I always tell them, I had some stale crackers and warm tap water. They never fall for it. And then I tell them, one hot dog, one cheeseburger, French fries, and a water. Here it is, 4th down, 5 yards to go. Stoughton heading left to right. 41 seconds to go in the half. Rockwood is back. 4-man rush. Runs up the middle. He has time. Cuts to his left. He's got the first down. Gang tackled by the Bombardiers. But Stoughton looking to make this a 2-score game. Rockwood with a scramble for the first down.
Defensive line on that one just lost contain on it.
Explain what that means.
So contain in the defensive sense is in a pass play. Your front 4 linemen typically trying to keep the quarterback in the pocket, have your defensive end or your nose, your tackle, shed a block, get the sack is obviously what you want to get, but people are going to run away. As soon as that happens, that's when broken plays happen, someone gets open, and instead of having, a 6-yard sack, which is awesome, you can have what we just saw, a little 10-yard scramble for a first down.
Exactly right, 8 yards for the first down. There at the 11, 1st and 10. Timeout, Stoughton. See if we can fit a break in.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports, 1320 WARA Radio. Paul Healy along with Eddie Perica, Dave Angel on camera, Peter Bray running graphics, Jim Jones, the engineer in charge. Eddie, you did what a lot of first-time color commentators do, made a great comment during the commercial break. Yeah. 13th play of this drive coming up, which reminds you of?
Reminds me of a King Philip drive that I'm very well aware of.
Your senior year. We thought you had him.
Oy.
So here it is. Rockwood, a different quarterback's in. Oh, and the wide receiver on the right jumps. But that's a different quarterback, number 15, James Page III, a junior in a QB. And Rockwood's there in the sideline with the coaches. Hope he's okay.
Yeah. Maybe he just got a little ringer on one of the last plays and he'll be back in.
Perhaps took a shot on that first down run. That's right, because he hasn't been in since then. So in at quarterback, James Page III, 1st and 10 from the Attleboro 11. 22 seconds to go in the quarter. Bombardiers fake blitz, running through. Oh, the safety reads it beautifully. That would have been an interception by number 3, Jack Donahue, but inadvertently, Raphael knocked the ball out of his hands. 14th play of the drive coming up. This drive started with 6:05 to go in the second quarter at Stoughton's 32-yard line. Now Attleboro 11. You were saying about King Philip drives.
Oh, yeah. Grueling experiences.
Was that the year that was Elliott the running back? And you guys were driving down right about where Stoughton is now, and Elliott was hit at the 30, driven back to about the 40-yard line. Then the ball came out. They didn't call forward progress, and they called it a fumble for KP. Rockwood throws to the right. What an incredible catch in double coverage. Touchdown, Stoughton. Xavier Vicente wills the ball away from 2 Attleboro defensive backs. That's an 11-yard touchdown pass. And Rockwood was back in, right? No, he's still on the sideline. Wow. So that was the backup, Page, with the 11-yard touchdown pass to Xavier Vicente. And it's 21-12 with 11 seconds to go in the half.
It looks like the right tackle for Stoughton got shooken up on that one. He hasn't gotten up since the whistle blew.
Number 52, that's
Anthony Upchurch.
A junior, limping off the field with the coaches. How about that for James Page III? And he gets a hand from the Attleboro crowd. Comes off the bench in that clutch situation, fires a bullet to Vicente, who high-pointed the ball.
Sure did.
Between 2 Attleboro defenders. And will they go for a PAT? Yes, they will. The holder is Victor Thomas, wide receiver and cornerback. Place kicker is Aiden Moriarty. Long snapper is West Point bound Jackson Arnold. Left tackle on offense, linebacker on defense. Nice kick. 21-13. The lead is reduced to 8 for the Bombardiers with 11 seconds to go. So that was a 5-minute, 54-second drive. 14 plays, 68 yards. And Attleboro fans who thought this game was over after the safety, think again.
Still a lot of football left to play, a whole other half. You don't win at halftime, you win at the end of the fourth.
And if on the Attleboro 4th and 3 play at the Stoughton 32, outstanding defense by Jacob Abelard led to the turnover on downs, and boy, did Stoughton take advantage of that. But we'll see how badly hurt Sean Rockwood is. (14 plays, 68 yards.
A real long drive. It really does remind me of those King Philip games I played in. The running back was just, a little kind of bigger.
Yeah.
Hurt maybe just a little bit more running you over.
So we got to. Oh, sorry. So that touchdown pass. Oh, you got it. Oh, you're all over
I'm
it,
trying.
Eddie.
Hey.
All right.
He said if there's another quarterback, put in the other box. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Kickoff from left to right. Aiden Moriarty, his team now only trailing 8. Squib kick. Flopping on the ball. His second recovery on a kick is Ashton Pierre, the sophomore special teamer. And the Bombardiers will probably take a knee to run this out. Probably.
Just inside the 25-yard line, 24. Bombardiers will take over.
There we go. Agent 5 from my radio show wants me to make a phone call to someone right now, but I can't do that, Eddie. We're calling a football game.
Sure are.
Attleboro, let's see, they'll be in a tight formation here. Jones is under center. The one back is Sutherland. Stoughton's out of timeouts. He takes a knee, and that will end the first half. Attleboro 21, Stoughton 13. Eddie, thoughts, stories, anecdotes?
I'm here to watch the offensive line a little bit, but also call the whole game.
Yep.
Offensive and defensive line, excuse me. Let's start with the defensive side of the ball first, because that's what I enjoyed maybe just a hair more.
Yeah.
Absolutely outstanding on the run. They've had a couple broken plays here and there with the draws up the middle. Really, really snappy and reactive. The front 7, including the linebackers, have been on it. Pass defense for the front 7 has been great. We've had, fumble recoveries and sacks and all these other great things. Going back to the secondary, not really my forte, but from what I've seen, a little sluggish, kind of like hesitant when there's a pass play going on. Hopefully they kind of up the tempo a little bit in this second half. Going to the offensive side of the ball for a hot second, too. Offensive line, they're getting out there. They're giving Jones enough time to throw the ball, but there's been a couple plays where he's got drilled afterwards. A little sluggish to get to their certain spots, but on the run plays they've had in this first half, they have opened some holes.
Exactly.
Especially on that run with number 8.
TJ Sutherland.
Yep. Absolute huge hole. Great run. He was running downhill, low, and in control and power.
Absolutely right. It is halftime. It is 21-13 Attleboro. We'll be back on AACS 15 Sports.
The Betting Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Flugo family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Betting Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, betting-center.com.
Before we continue with our breaks, Eddie, you got some texts, which on my radio show we called remote correspondence, from your first coach, your father.
Yes.
Let's make him happy. Throw a couple of big Eddie Perica's comments out there.
Yeah, so my dad is watching this game like a hawk. He loves football just as much as I do.
By the way, when your dad sat there, he did a great job on stats.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
What are some of Big Eddie's comments?
He's talking about how offensive line is a little slow getting off the ball. I mean, I've noticed that and stuff like that. That's why they've been slinging the ball. It looks more like an air raid offense out there than a actual run offense. But when they were, like I said, just moments before, when they get the run off, it's been pretty big explosive plays, especially with Sutherland getting that huge 19-yard run in the first half.
Gee, your father watched the game. I thought he'd be out getting a last-second birthday present for your mom.
Nah, he's got that covered.
All right.
He's better than that.
We'll be right back on AACS.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley & Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com. LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com. Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
The Bedding Center is a family-run business owned and managed by the Flugal family for more than 55 years. They'll give you the facts you need about mattresses, futons, headboards, and adjustable bases, and let you come to an informed decision. The Bedding Center is located at 520 Pleasant Street in Attleboro, a short drive from downtown. They're open from 10 to 6 on Mondays and Wednesdays through Saturday, and 1 to 6 on Tuesdays. You can contact them by phone at 508-226-8090 or find more details on their website, bedding-center.com.
Welcome back to halftime. The score is 21-13. Attleboro, they'll get the ball first in the first quarter, but the Attleboro Bears playing some Glenn Miller, folks. In honor of my parents, I'm turning up the field mic. Oh no, this is Terry Pop and Daddy's Zoot Suit Riot. Outstanding on the big band and swing. I could stick with that all half long, but this is halftime. Stoughton had the ball first, turned it over on a 3 and out. Attleboro took over at their own 48. Jones, a 20-yard pass to Murray, a 10-yard pass to Baldwin. Finally on 4th down from 8 yards out, Jones hit number 15, Landon Vieira, with a 16-yard touchdown pass. PAT by Jones was good. 7-0. Stoughton fumbled on their next possession, recovered by T.J. Sutherland. Attleboro took over at their own 16. I'm sorry, at the plus 16 of Stoughton. I think good.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah. 7 plays, 16 yards, a 3-yard touchdown pass to number 4, linebacker, and this on that play slot, Kyle McHugh. PAT was no good, 13-0. Stoughton came back. I'm loving the band here. They covered 70 yards in just 5 plays. A 34-yard pass to Abelard. Another 34-yard pass, excuse me. A 30-yard pass to, I don't know if it's Abelard or Vicente.
One of the two. They're both having a heck of a game, excuse me.
And then a 5-yard touchdown pass. That one we knew was to Vicente. PAT was blocked, 13-6 Attleboro. Bombardiers came back with just 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Covered 50 yards in just 4 plays. Pass to Murray, a 34-yard pass to, I can't read my own writing, followed by a 20-yard touchdown pass to James the Mosquito Destito. PAT was, the 2-point conversion attempt was no good. Score 19-6 Attleboro. Stoughton took over. Attleboro intercepted. That play by Boston Baldwin has had an excellent first half, but Attleboro turned it back over on an interception by Stoughton's Jacob Abelard. They took over, and then after he intercepted it, there was a penalty against Stoughton, so that put it back on Stoughton's 2-yard line. Remember where the next snap went?
Right up the back of the end zone for Attleboro safety.
Over the quarterback's head, out of the end zone, Attleboro safety, 28-6. After the free kick, Attleboro advanced to the 32-yard line. The drive stalled thanks to a great defensive play by Jacob Abelard. There's that name again. And then Stoughton in a
KP-esque drive.
Yes, a King Philip-like way. 14 plays, 68 yards, 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Sean Rockwood, the quarterback, on 4th down, scrambled 8 yards for a first down, but he was banged up. The backup came in. If you're a Stoughton fan, you might be thinking, but fear not. James Page III, on a 2nd and 10 play from the 11-yard line, found the outstanding Xavier. Is there anything he can't do in a football field? Vicente. He caught that ball between 2 Attleboro Blue Bombardiers. Coaches tell you to catch the ball at its highest point, and if you go back and look at that play, that's why they tell you that. All right, Eddie, what are you thinking?
I know, one heck of a game so far, you know.
But speaking of offensive line play, if you were the benevolent coach of the Bombardiers, you're getting the ball first here in the second half. Are you going to come out and keep slinging the ball all over the field with Jones, or are you going to rely on Bennett, Abujade, Owusu-Mensah, the center, Andrade, and Williams to try to run some clock and pound the ball on the ground?
Give them a taste of their own medicine. Just drain the clock, get that, 10-play drive, just run the ball down their throats. Send a message going into the second half because they were kind of slowing down a little bit coming to the end of the first half into halftime. The game it's 2 games in one, essentially.
Yeah.
You can win the first half, and then you can lose the second half. And that's how you lose games, unfortunately. Come back out again like you did in the first quarter. Send a message saying we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Try to keep up.
And as my brother might say, run, run, run. Play action pass.
Yeah, catch them on their heels. Have that big play over the middle, or their bread and butter. It seems like first game of the season for me.
Yeah.
A little dump out pass to the flats and see what it gets you.
Fall River. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
First of all, the high school of Fall River is called Durfee.
It is.
Wow, where did that come from?
I would say you did say Durfee earlier.
I did once?
You did.
Well, very similar uniforms, actually.
They are. I will say.
Eddie, people think it's easy to be this stupid. People are wrong. It makes life very difficult being as stupid as I am. The Stoughton Black Knights, and Stoughton's a long way from Fall River. They'll kick off right to left. Their kicker is Aiden Moriarty. 21-13 Bombardiers as I flip over my egg timer to make sure I don't go more than 3 minutes without giving the score to our radio audience. Kind of a short kick going for a coffin corner. Stays in bounds, picking it up at his own 21-yard line and drilled was the Bombardier returner. And I want to get that number for, I think the tackle was... Nope, it wasn't number 8. He's not on the field. Rats. Look at it yourself on the screen. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, rewind it. That ball was perfectly placed. The Attleboro returner picked it up and bang, took one right in the teeth. I think the returner was Nathan Alonzo, who had a good game running against Fairhaven. In the 35-28 loss to Fairhaven, that was an exciting game. Quarterback Braden Jones, 24 completions on 39 attempts for 265 yards and 4 TDs.
Ooh, nice run up the middle.
Whoops.
Sorry about that, Paul.
Oh, no, you were watching the game, which is what I should have been doing. Any idea who carried that? Nathan Alonzo. Thank you, Leo.
Yeah, thanks. He's my backup on this one.
So Attleboro started at their own 21. Now the ball's at the 25. So 4-yard run for Alonzo. Nathan Alonzo. Second down, 6 yards to go from the 25. Trips to the right. One wide out to the left. Running back to the left to the shotgun quarterback. Rushing 4. Passes behind Vieira. Knocked away by number 14, Kamani Pina. Also there, Victor Thomas on the coverage. Third and 6. Suddenly a big play.
That was a little bit of a tough pass, too. It looked a little bit behind him.
Yeah.
It was great effort. Great effort on his part. He just couldn't hold on to it, unfortunately.
It's difficult to hold on to those balls with 2 opponents hanging on your arms.
Yeah, I will say that, but he did have it in his hands, you know.
4-man front for Stoughton, Badillo, and Miranda, the defensive ends. Miranda, sophomore. The tackles are Rivera and Fox, and the linebacker is Jackson. I'm going to West Point, Arnold, who is outstanding, number 50 in the white. 4 receivers to the right for Jones. Looks deep. Swing pass, incomplete. Going for Destito. Breaking that up was Victor Thomas, and the Bombardiers sputter in their initial drive of the third quarter. We have a huge momentum swing coming up potentially. Attleboro will come out in punt formation. Do you have any stats for Jones in the first half? Braden.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
He had...
Well, you got the number there. 7?
7 for 109 yards.
7 for 17.
7 for 17 and 109 yards.
All right. 4th and 6. Punting formation. And back to punt is T.J. Sutherland because he doesn't do enough for this team already. 2 receivers deep for Stoughton, and I think they're a bit deep. I was wrong. Beautiful punt.
Fair catch.
Fair catch.
Oh, muffed the punt.
Wow, a beautiful kick by Sutherland. What do I know? The returners weren't deep. Patrick McLaughlin with the fair catch. And as you said, muff, very good. Less experienced people call that a fumble. That is not a fumble. That's a muff. Of course, Eddie's worried. How do I sound like a rough, tough football broadcaster using words like muff? So it's your mom's birthday tomorrow.
It sure is.
Wow. She's been a frequent guest on my show, Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till noon on 1320 WARA, WARAradio.com. When the show is good, it's very good. When it's bad, it's utter drivel, but at least it's never average. Stoughton with the ball, 1st and 10, their own 31-yard line.
Ooh, big blow up in the backfield.
Wow.
Took his helmet off.
Noah Williams. And Scott Lockwood is back in. Wow, and you're right. Xavier Vicente had his helmet knocked off, so Noah Williams comes out of the locker room ready to play. That defensive line, Sutherland, Wild, Williams, and Abujade. And look for Abujade, number 68, just a sophomore, 6'3", 265. Plays left guard on offense, defensive end on defense. It's going to be 2nd and 15. Oops. So was that Rockwood or Vicente who carried that ball?
Vicente was.
Okay. -5. 15. Tackle back to pass is Rockwood. Throws in the flat. Nearly intercepted by Vieira. As for the Black Knights, Aiden Moriarty very wisely turns from receiver to defensive back to knock the ball away from Rivera.
It was a great play.
3rd and 15. 10 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Peter Gobis. I thought we were rid of him. I thought he retired from the Sun Chronicle. But no, the Peter Gobis still covers games once in a while, and he pointed out that first half it just lacked a flow. There were exciting plays, there were hard hits, but we would like to see more of a flow this second half.
Yes.
It's more art than science, Eddie.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes you just throw stuff up in the air and see what lands.
Trips to the right. That's the short side of the field as Stoughton moves right to left. One wide out to the left. Attleboro defensive backs playing off. Rockwood back to pass. 4-man rush. Scrambles right. Williams is there. Throws it. Almost a nice catch by Coach Chris Evans. And he was an offensive lineman at Merrimack.
You know, some of the big guys have some soft hands, I will say.
Heck, what a Mike Vrabel?
Mike Vrabel.
11 receptions, 10 for touchdowns in his career.
I know my senior year, Nick Evans, big bad number 56. Yeah. He had a couple interceptions playing defensive end, you know.
How about Quilleen Charles? Offensive tackle for the Bombardiers. Coach Strachan used to tell me every single day at practice, Coach, can I play tight end? Coach,
absolutely. I can confirm that rumor. 100%.
In punt formation is Stoughton. Sorry, I don't have the punter's number. Oh, whistle. Attleboro was trying to block that, and almost getting there was Williams. And the punter is Aiden Moriarty, so he does the kicking and punting. And this is going to go against Durfee as Attleboro went to block that. Ten minutes to go, and to channel my inner Peter Gobis, the second half has lacked a certain flow.
It's been 2 minutes.
4th and 20. Line of scrimmage is their own 20. Moriarty in punt formation. Looks like the Bombardiers are coming again. They rush 5. Line drive punt. Takes an Attleboro hop at midfield. It'll be downed right there by Jackson Arnold is the long snapper. Left tackle on offense, middle linebacker on defense, long snapper, and he was the first one downfield to down that ball. Gee, why does West Point want to play football for them?
He's got some hustle for sure, that's for sure.
Talking to Tommy Burns, Attleboro's defensive coordinator before the game. I mentioned, how about that number 50 in the white? He's going to West Point. Tommy says, yeah, that's the kind of kid you want to get 2 hats on him every play.
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
You want to get, on the offensive side of the ball, you want to get 2 blockers, whether it be 2 linemen, working to the second level where he's playing, or a lineman and a running back.
At midfield, Attleboro tries to run up the middle following my advice, and now we know why Coach Winter was sticking with the passing game. In the tackle, Jackson Arnold on the tackle along again with Winter. How's that for a first name? Winter Agoha, who, talking to Coach Evans, was not scheduled to be in the starting lineup. He's playing very well at defensive end. That's a gain of 2 for Nathan Alonzo. Well, gain of 1. Sorry. Second down, 9 yards to go. Bombardiers, 49-yard line of the Black Knights. Jones
Counter.
Gives it to Alonzo up the middle again. Bounces off a tackle, but taken down by Kamani Pina. And that's going to be...
Also 1.
We'll call it 3rd and 9. Finally, we're inside 9 minutes to go in the quarter. TJ Sutherland comes in. Coming out as number 2, James DeStito. Alonzo also comes out.
Right now would be like perfect time to run a little PA, play action pass. You know, something maybe in the flats, get back to your bread and butter on it.
I'd say right now would be a good time to look for number 0.
That too.
Quick hitch pass to DeStito, the Mosquito.
Oh, great
breaks
run.
a tackle, cuts in, cuts out, breaks another tackle, taken down from behind, but he's inside the 20-yard line. Boy, does he have quick feet. Tackle by McLaughlin. Wow.
Oh, he's shaking up. He's not getting up.
Might have come down hard on that shoulder. But he moved from the 49-yard line to the 19-yard line. That's a 30-yard gain on a 3rd and 9 to DeStito. And Aaron Wolf checks him out. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports, 1320 WARA Radio.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several.
With apologies to Bristol Glass, we had to call that short. DeStito was looked at by the trainer, then popped up and tried to run back to the huddle.
Wrong way, man. Take a breather.
Well, you can't. When they stop play, you've got to come out for at least one play. So 1st and 10, Bombardiers at the 19-yard line. Bunch formation on the right. Sutherland's in the backfield, cuts right, goes left. Big game. Was that blast blocking or a trap block?
Kind of looked a little bit like a blast block on that one. A great tough run up the middle by Sutherland again.
He moves from the 19 to the 8. That's an 11-yard gain for TJ Sutherland. That's his message to Coach Winters. I want more carries, Coach.
I mean, it's pretty effective when they give him the ball.
They give it to him on the right side this time, and he's in the end zone for an 8-yard touchdown run. Running behind that line of Bennett, Abushade, Owusu Mensah, Andrade, and Williams. Noah Williams. Wow. You talk about getting your shoulder pads low and running downhill.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be working for him. We just saw two plays back-to-back for 8 or more yards. When you give number 8 the rock, he's going to make a play out of it. Not discrediting any of the other amazing athletes out here.
4-3. That was a 1 minute.
Ooh, block PAT.
34-second drive. PAT is blocked once again. So Attleboro, they've got some work to do on their PATs, but right now they have a 27-13 lead. And the big difference I see, and Coach Winters and Coach Burns both said it was going to be a point of emphasis, the big difference I'm seeing between tonight's game and the 35-28 loss to Fairhaven, everyone in blue is getting their pads lower. Mm-hmm. A key to football is staying low and hitting first.
Sure is.
So anyway, a 1 minute, 34-second drive. That started at midfield. So 50 yards, 5 plays. And the big play, the 30-yard gain to Stoughton. There we go. Now my notes are in order. 7:15 to go, third quarter, 27-13 Bombardiers. Uh-oh. My old-fashioned egg timer is empty. What does that mean?
Forgot to say the score.
I went more than 3 minutes without telling the radio audience our score. Drives me. You ever in your car and you flip on a game? Mm-hmm. What's the score?
What's the score? Yeah.
I've been listening for 8 minutes. What's the score? I know you know the score. Line drive, kick, trying to hit it to the corner. Vicente, who else, tracks it down at his own 10-yard line, slips 2 tackles, slips a third, but McHugh is there. No, that's number 44. Wade Stevens, a sophomore special teamer with a tackle finally. Alonzo in there as well. And McHugh was in there. Kyle McHugh didn't start at the beginning of last season as a junior. Jake O'Reilly was playing weak side linebacker and running back. But they were giving the ball so much they decided to rest him on defense. Who do we put in? I guess we'll give this McHugh kid a shot. He was outstanding. Kept the job the rest of the year. Now Will Plisga graduates. Who's going to play middle linebacker? Let's give that kid McHugh a shot.
Yeah. Next man up.
Yeah. Stoughton, first and 10, their own 14-yard line. Pass to the right is incomplete on the coverage. Jack Donahue. So there's incomplete on the... You were ahead of me again.
Yeah. Hey, I'm catching on. Let's get all the jitters out of the way of the first game, you know?
Tell you what, Healy, you stop calling Stoughton Durfee, and I'll do the stats right. How's that for a deal? Second down, 10 yards to go at their own 14. Durfee ball, 7:01 to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation for Rockwood. Running back on either side of him, 2 wideouts to the left. Bombardiers send 6. And they hit the back in the backfield, and down he goes. Trying to see who that first hit was made by. Jacob Wild with the initial hit. That's a loss of 3 for Vicente. So Attleboro, that blitz has worked well for them. They've been burned by it a few times, but it's going to take more than that to tell Tommy Burns to stop attacking.
Absolutely.
Burnsy seems like the kind of guy in practices. I bet he was incredibly intense, but could crack a good joke once in a while.
He did. Sometimes, you know. Depending how the school day went. We'll just say that.
Yeah. Stoughton offensive line, senior Arnold is left tackle, sophomore Noel is the left guard, junior Badillo is the center, sophomore Fox is the right guard, and defensive end on defense, junior Upchurch, the right tackle. Slot comes in motion to the right to create trips. Bombardiers send 4. Throws to the outside. They played a soft zone. Stoughton completes the pass underneath the zone. That's going to be close to first down yardage for Aiden Moriarty. And again, I don't mean to criticize. We're not here to criticize, but there are soft zones. That was a wicked soft zone. So Rockwood to Moriarty on 3rd and 10. Moves to the 25-yard line, an 11-yard gain. First, there we go. Sorry, folks. Play comes in for the huddle. Clock moving, 5:37 to go, third quarter. Wild, Williams, Sutherland, and Abu Jadi, the defensive line, the 4-man front for the Bombardiers. Rockwood back to pass. Screen pass. Tipped. You know, I was thinking to myself, we haven't mentioned Abu Jadi enough. Why would we? He's only a left guard. Was that your position?
I was
right guard.
Excuse me. I was right guard.
Okay,
right guard. But hey, don't be hating on my guards, okay?
No.
The interior line is what sets a lot of everything up, you know?
No, it's one of the reasons I don't play fantasy football. There were no stats for the offensive linemen. They're the 5 most important guys in the field. As we said in the pregame, they do their job. You can run any play in your playbook. Second down, 10 yards to go. Middle screen this time, tipped again.
Almost a Julian Edelman-esque interception for our Bombardiers.
And that was Noah Williams with the tip. Third and, whoops, how did it go from 3rd and 11 to 3rd to 10? 3rd and 10. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. It's 3rd down, 10 yards to go. First down, pass tipped. Second down, pass tipped. Third down.
Here we go. We're good.
Are you rolling your eyes at me? Folks, he just rolled his eyes at me.
No.
Big play here. 5:08 to go in the third quarter. Rockwood back to pass. Throws up to the right. Tipped away. Jack Donahue on the defense against Jacob Abelard. Nice defense, Donahue.
Secondary seems to have woken up on this drive for good reason. They gave up that one soft zone play to get them this set of downs, and it's been a tip, another tip, and then a broken up pass.
27-13 Bombardiers, 5:02 to go, third quarter. Stoughton, the Black Knights, led by Christopher Evans, their coach, in his 3rd year as head coach, 10th year with the program. He played college football in the offensive line at Merrimack. You talk about a, whoops. Ooh. Low punt, trying to run in and catch it on the dead run, muffing it, picking it up was James the Mosquito Destito. Well, that's not how the coaches drew it up, but that was an effective return.
It was.
That's the equivalent of the basketball coach. No. Yes! How many times do you say that when Peyton Pritchard is launching it up from 30 feet?
When they won the finals 2 seasons ago, I was there for game 1.
Oh, really?
And I was just like, he's going to do it. And he did it, and he nailed it. I was there with my dad, and everyone there, obviously, even at home, was going ballistic.
Attleboro has the ball at the 33-yard line. Good field position with a 14-point lead. Alonzo's back in at halfback. He's taken down after a gain of 4 or 5. Tackles made by McLaughlin and Pina. 4-yard gain will give Alonzo second down and a short 6. Call the ball at the 29? No.
Like 29 and a half.
There we go. Just realized my field mic was too low. Alonzo still in at tailback. Baldwin comes in motion from right to left like a pulling guard. Instead of pulling the guard and tackle, they pulled the slot man and the guard. Alonzo follows their fleshy hindquarters for a first down run.
When you get those backs, the quick-moving guys on the field into a block, it kind of helps out. Open up everything, especially if the offensive line gets pushed back on their heels. Where a couple of the guys were on that last play.
7-yard gain for Alonzo. Attleboro comes out of the huddle. 3:40 clock moving, third quarter. Bombardiers 27, Black Knights 13. Again, Boston Baldwin, what a game he's had today on both sides of the ball. The H-back, they run with Alonzo to the right, forced outside, slips one tackle, fights through another. That's as hard as Nathan Alonzo has run all year, that one right there. Apologies, Stoughton fans, missed who made the tackle. Number 61 also in there as well. Jeremiah Badillo, again, center on offense, defensive end on defense. Think he'll be tired on the bus ride home tonight?
I can attest to that. He might be.
That was an 8-yard gain for Alonzo. Second down, 2 yards to go. Bombardiers at the 14. Wide left is Cicito. We haven't seen Madden Murray for a lot in this game. I wonder if he's banged up. He doesn't have his helmet on the sidelines. Jones fakes the run. Ooh, the hole was to the left. He cut back. still on his feet, but taking a lot of punishment. There are 11 white jerseys on the field. 9 of them are involved in that tackle. Braden Jones has done an outstanding job. Again, it's an easy game for the press box. The hole was out to the left.
Out to the left. I mean, the defensive tackle, and it looked like the linebacker just kind of filled the hole on that, pushed the left guard in, or just back up on his heels again, and unfortunately had to make that cut inside, and it's a very short, 3rd and short.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. So he gained 1 on that. Took 33 hits, but he gained 1.
Yeah.
3rd and 1.
A little bit of a pinball.
From the 13. Sutherland's back in and is drilled in the backfield. And that was West Point bound Jackson Arnold on an A-gap blitz, North Attleboro's favorite technique. An A-gap blitz met Sutherland in the backfield. That's a 2-yard loss. It's 4th and 3. Folks, this is still a ball game. And I love Jackson Arnold. Short little celebration. He made a great play there.
Yep.
But didn't dance all over the place. Let's get back and let's go to the next play. My brother John makes the comment when he sees the players jumping around. I did my job. I did my job.
Yep. And, I mean, even the defensive linemen on that play did their job. They opened that hole wide open. Linebacker filled.
Boston in motion left. Jones rolls right. Throws underneath. Receiver fell down. Looks like T.J. Sutherland cramped up and fell down. Pass falls incomplete. That's a turnover on downs. Oh, my heavens. Folks, there's 55 seconds left in the quarter. Stoughton's down 14. They have the ball. Madden Murray has not played in a very long time. Sutherland just cramped up. Attleboro, a very good team this year, but I'd be lying to you if I said they're deep.
I remember my senior year, we had quite a few more players out there than here.
So where is it? Stoughton has the ball at their own 14-yard line. Flip my page over. Rockwood in a quarterback. 55 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Heavily rushed, slips to the left, throws underneath. What a poised play. Catch was made by Jacob Abelard. Tackle made by Donahue. And the Stoughton player might be banged up. Rockwood to Abelard. That's going to be a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down, 1 yard to go when we get back on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Not to speculate, but the good news is it looks like Jacob Abelard is being treated for cramping by Attleboro trainer Aaron Wolf. We have an update on the score from over at North Attleboro, Ray Beaupre Field. King Philip 14, North Attleboro 7 in the 4th quarter. Peter Gobus of the Sun Chronicle told us that game's going to end 14-7.
Two really big smash-mouth football teams over there, especially with my old coach, Mike Strachan.
Yes.
So I was going to bring something up there in the blitz. We loved bringing the Mike and Will on an A or B gap blitz, and it would disrupt the bunch.
2nd down, 1 yard to go. From the 23, their own 23, Rockwood back to pass, 4-man rush. Williams puts pressure on him. Rockwood escapes to the left, fires across field, which they tell you never to do, but the completion is made to Abelard for a big 1st down. The Stoughton Black Knights will not go away.
Stoughton first down.
They're up to the 42-yard line of Stoughton. So that's a 19-yard gain. Who said caught that? Was that Abelard again? Yes. 19-yard gain, 1st and 10 Stoughton. And is there a timeout? They're going to let 6 seconds are showing on the clock. Did I miss a timeout? Was there a timeout call? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, a player is down injured. I see, on the near sideline. 27-13, 1st and 10 coming up for Stoughton at their own 42-yard line when we come back on AACS 15 Sports. And again, it looks like a cramping situation.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Eddie Perica, former Attleboro two-way lineman. Did you do track as well?
I did. Through the shot put and discus.
Who else thought he was going to say long jump, folks?
I don't jump that high. Come on now.
Dave Angel on camera, Peter Bray on graphics, Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. Coming off the field holding his left wrist is TJ Sutherland. Boy, these kids are battling hard. They let the clock run out. So after 3 quarters of play, Attleboro 27, Stoughton 13. We'll be back on AACS and 1320 WARA. Nail the dramatic pause.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 50.
Well, that was a quick break. We're already back to start the 4th quarter. 1st and 10, their own 42. As this is turning into a battle of attrition today. 4-man front, 3 linebackers. Attleboro rushes 4. Rockwood escapes right. Throws to the right. Diving attempt by Vicente. Just comes up short. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great pressure from the defensive line on that one. Putting Rockwood out to his left side.
That 52, Williams. Number 12 is in for the Bombardiers. Carl Etienne, sophomore, 6'1", 135. Playing cornerback on the right. James the Mosquito Destito, cornerback on the left. Trying to see who's playing safety for Madden Murray. 2nd and 10, Rockwood back to pass. Throws to the right, underneath. Beautiful catch in the window. Despite the coverage of Destito and Jabril Ishmael, who's in for Murray. The completion is made. What a small window we threw that into. That's Abelard with another big catch. From the 42 to the Attleboro 39. So that's 8 and 11, 19-yard gain. 38, 47 yards in the last 3 completions, all to Abelard. That one, just to break it up a bit, goes to Patrick McLaughlin for a short gain.
Picks up 3, 2nd and 7, Stoughton.
3-yard gain, 2nd down, 7 yards to go. Black Knights. They're at the Attleboro 42. Nope, that's a lie. That's a darn lie. That's the 37. (27-13) Attleboro. You may think this game is over. The Black Knights sure as heck don't. Rockwood back to pass to the right. Slightly overthrown on the coverage. Stoughton. This young offensive line, again, 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a senior on the offensive line. Last 5, 6, 7, 8 plays, Attleboro has not generated much pressure.
No, and that's what they need. They need to do that to disrupt Rockwood, because when he's running, gets a little dicey on him sometimes. We've seen it a couple times tonight.
Beautiful thrower. Arnold, Noel, Badillo, Fox, and Upchurch left to right the line for Stoughton. Pack the formation in a bit tighter this time. Rockwood back to pass, throws to the left side. And it's complete. A catch on the sideline and another first down. This time Victor Thomas with the catch, number 4. First down. Moves from the 37 to the 26, a 9-yard gain. You have any stats for what he's thrown for?
Give it quick. He's 15 for 27. He's got 180 yards.
All right. Yeah, he might want to just move down here somehow and do it there.
All
15
right.
for 27, 180 yards.
Yeah. He's been slinging the ball all night. I mean, both sides of the ball have been slinging the ball all night.
Attleboro offside. I will say this for the Bombardiers. Is that their first penalty?
Second.
Second.
Well, they had a couple offsetting penalties
that's
and
right.
stuff like that, too. But
So it's 1st and 5 at the 24-yard line of the Bombardiers. Nope, I'm wrong. Ball's at the 16. Where am I here? 21-yard line. There we go. So I had something wrong somewhere. At the 21-yard line, 1st and 5. Rockwood now has number 14, Pina, in the backfield with him. Left slot comes in motion right, fakes the jet sweep, rolls to left, the short side. The right-hander throws while running to the left. It's complete, taken out of bounds near the end zone. Tackle made by Ishmael. What an athletic play by Rockwood.
great play.
Did we see who made that catch? I'm going to put question mark. Move from the 21
To the 2.
We'll call it 3. Just because I don't want to agree with you.
Okay.
For a 21-yard gain.
Oh.
What a drive for Stoughton.
Intercepted.
Over the middle. Intercepted by James and Stoughton. Rockwood with his hands on his helmet as he drove his team from his own 14-yard line to the Attleboro 3. And Stoughton jumps the pattern for the interception, and boy, do the Bombardiers need that.
Yep. Absolute momentum killer right there, too.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plays. Drove about 85 yards in less than 5 minutes, and Stoughton's interception gives Attleboro the ball at their own 5-yard line. Wow. Not to be over-dramatic. Shades of Malcolm Butler there. The way he read the pattern and jumped it on the skinny post. I was talking about a game that happened years ago. Can you tell me what happened in that play? I wasn't looking.
Oh, that one. Oh, I'm sorry. Lonzo had a nice run up the middle for about 5 yards on that one.
All right.
Give him a little more breathing room behind him.
Second down, long 5, short 6 to go. Ball just over the 10-yard line. I'm sorry, at the 9-yard line. See where the linesman's standing when they're that far away. Jones staying in that spread formation. Claps for the ball. Alonso runs
again.
right. Squeaks through a hole on the right side between the center, Owosu Mensah, and the right guard, Andre. First down run, Alonso.
Taking across the 15-yard line. That's going to be enough. Rockwood is first down.
He's to the 15-yard line, a 6-yard rush, and it's interesting. Alonso started in the backfield. Sutherland came in for some carries, and Sutherland ran so hard, and it looks like in response, Alonso is now running harder.
Yeah, he's putting his shoulder down, getting downhill. It's the one way you're going to keep people bouncing off of you for positive gain.
He's doing it for 2 reasons. Oh, by the way, 6-man front now for Stoughton. Alonso tries to kick it outside, taken down in the backfield. Tackle made by Victor Thomas. But he's doing it for 2 reasons. 1, he wants to help his team. 2, he wants to be the starting running back.
He sure does.
No gain. Nice tackle, Thomas. 2nd and 10. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Clock moving. Attleboro leads 27-13. We got an update from North Attleboro. King Philip 21, North 7. They're wearing him down, folks.
That's how they win their games.
Bombardiers come out of the huddle. Wide left. Is that number 26? Jackson Maynard. 5'8" sophomore. All alone on the left. They give to Nathan Alonso running to the right. Pops it outside. Positive yardage. And now Attleboro relying on that offensive line of Bennett, Abujade, Owusu-Mensah, Andrade, and Williams to ground out. That was another 4-yard gain. 3rd down and 6. Ball's the 21. There's been no scoring this half, has there? Oh, no, 1 score in the 3rd quarter.
1 score in the 3rd.
Oh, the Sutherland 8-yard touchdown run.
Yeah.
Clock moving. We approach 6:20 to go. Coach Winters giving the play to Braden Jones. I think he's going to call timeout. And there he does. Timeout, Attleboro. Bombardiers lead 27-13. It's funny, it's a 14-point lead. Does it feel like 14 points?
It doesn't. It doesn't. It feels like it's like a 1-score game, even though they'll have to score 2 touchdowns to win.
We'll be right back.
Nearly 150 years ago, William H. Riley and his son Elmer started providing coal, straw, and other heating supplies to the people of North Attleboro. W.H. Riley & Son is still owned by the same family, but now delivers oil and propane and services your heating and cooling systems. Today, like then, you can rely on W.H. Riley & Son for all your heating and cooling needs.
You know what that dead air mean, Eddie? That meant we're back.
We are.
A 3rd down. 5-6 yards to go for the Bombardiers. Shotgun formation. They fake to the running back. Bubble screen to Destito. Beautiful open field tackle by number 20, Aiden Moriarty. And this is going to be close.
Looks like they're going to mark him a yard short.
And we hope Matt Murray is okay. It's going to be 4th down, less than a yard at their own 25-yard line. And do we know who called that timeout? Who called that timeout? Thank you. Stoughton calls that timeout. We'll keep it right here. I want to thank all of our underwriters, W.H. Riley & Son, Claudino's Auto, Bristol Glass on North Main Street, Falls AC and Banquet Room in North Attleboro, the Betting Center on Pleasant Street, Barrows Insurance. Say hi to Jay Barrows, the 3rd generation Barrows, to run that Attleboro agency. LJ's Car Wash just over the line on Route 123 in Norton, Massachusetts. And say hello to the folks at D&M Pizza. Wow, 4th down, less than a yard, but you're at your own 25.
It's a dangerous zone to be in.
Coach Jim Winters.
They got number 52. Noah Williams is lined up as fullback for this one. This is a jumbo package.
That's a wing T formation.
Sure is.
My brother Michael's favorite offense.
Oh, he got it right.
Alonso following the block of fullback Noah Williams. gets the first down, and he'd still be running if not for the saving tackle of Xavier Vicente. 4th and 1 at his own 25-yard line, and Coach Winters goes for it.
Paid out for him. You get a big body in the backfield, and that right side just opened up. As my offensive line coaches said, we want semis to drive through these things, and you could drive a semi through that thing.
Ball is on the 33-yard line, so that was an 8-yard gain. The wing T offense, my big brother Michael's favorite. They ran that at Westboro High when he was the defensive coordinator and offensive passing coordinator. Mike Power was their quarterback when they won that Super Bowl. He wasn't bad. He went on to play at Boston College.
I'd say he's pretty good then.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Delay of game. Delay of game. And Attleboro does take a lot of time between plays, and that's for a couple of reasons. One, there's not a lot of depth, and they got a lot of kids going both ways.
Yeah.
2, Coach Winter does not want to get involved in a track meet. Wants to wear teams down.
Yeah. Well, I will say, that as someone who did play both sides of the ball, this is the time where you dig deep and just get the job done.
So what you're telling me is the first 3 quarters are a matter of skill, and the 4th quarter is a matter of will?
Yeah, essentially.
1st and 15, their own 28-yard line. Crossbuck in the backfield. Alonso gets a hole. Arnold in on the tackle again. He's had a ton. Hit also made by McLaughlin. McLaughlin gets to the 34, a 6-yard gain. Excuse me, not McLaughlin. Alonso gets to the 34-yard line, a 6-yard gain. Sticks haven't moved. It's going to be 2nd down, 9 yards to go. Shotgun formation. Clock at 4:12, 4:11, 4:10. Attleboro leads 27-13.
Oh, he caught the ball. Nice little juggling act right there.
Landon Vieira juggled it once, juggled it twice, took a hit, and then reeled in the ball. He's at the 39-yard line, so that's a gain of 5. And that's a gutsy play throwing it in traffic. 3rd down. Long 4, short 5 to go at the 39. Clock moving inside 3 minutes, 40 seconds.
Bringing the pressure.
Again,
oh my goodness.
First down run running to his right. What happened on the right side of that line with Williams and Andre?
That was an absolute wall, and he just took it right up the rail.
Number 77, the big center for the Bombardiers, Jaden Owusu-Mensah, the 5'11", 216-pound junior. He looks like a tired young man. Noah Williams, he's been on the field for almost every single play. He's still bouncing around after the play.
Boy, more power to him is what I'll say.
Ball's at his own 49. So that was a 10-yard run for Alonso. Crossbuck again. Alonso again gets a first down run. Touchdown. Ankle tackle by Winner Agoha.
Oh, they marked him a yard short, actually.
So a 9-yard gain.
Oh, no.
There it is, 10-yard gain. On this drive, Nathan Alonso, a 4-yard gain, a 6-yard gain. No gain because of the great tackle by Arnold. 4 yards. And then a 4th and 1 in a wing T formation with Williams at fullback, an 8-yard gain after the 5-yard penalty, a 6-yard gain, a 10-yard gain, and a 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line of Stoughton. Fun game to watch. 2 wideouts right. Back judge has his hand up, so we're within 5 seconds. Snap the ball. Again, that crossbuck in the backfield. The H-back, Boston Baldwin, who's played so well tonight, he kind of moves diagonally from his left to his right.
Yep.
Throws that first block. Arnold in on the tackle along with Toby Fabicone. Oh, gee, that was just a 4-yard run for Alonso.
It was a tough 4-yard run, though.
Yeah. If you're not going to hustle, kid, why'd you bother showing up? No. He's earning his stripes in this drive.
He sure is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13th play of the drive coming up. I ask you now, Eddie Perica, now who's putting together a KP-like drive?
Our good old Bombardiers, that's for sure.
1 minute, 15 seconds to go. Stoughton packs the line of scrimmage. Nathan pops outside, gains 3 or 4 yards, takes a really big hit. Xavier Vicente is in there.
Again, that interior D-line and offensive line just collapsed. He unfortunately had to bounce it. D-line did their job on that one.
Number 51 now in their middle linebacker along with Arnold. Folks, we have 44 seconds to go. Stoughton is out of timeouts. So that was, how many yards did you give him on that?
2.
Okay. So 3rd and 4 at the 35-yard line. That crossbuck in the backfield again. Went to the well once too often. Isaiah Thomas, the senior, comes off the bench to read the play and make the tackle. And that's it. The Bombardiers can let the clock run out. After the interception by James the Mosquito Destito, the Bombardiers drain the final 8 minutes off the clock with a 14-play drive.
Great way to end the game. That was your will.
I was going to say, as a former lineman yourself, not one of those pretty boy backs of receivers, you must love to see a game end that way.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why I said coming into the second half, ground and pound, wear them out, take control of the game.
And go forward on 4th down at your own 25-yard line.
When you got number 52, Noah Williams back there, I mean, pretty solid chance. He's a pretty big boy coming out.
What do you have for some stats on your first time trying to take those and watch the game?
Well, give me a little bit of grain of salt on this. But Nathan Alonso finished the game with 67 rushing yards.
How many carries?
20.
Wow.
20 carries for 67 yards. And then...
How about Sutherland?
Sutherland, unfortunately, he got a little banged up. But he had 6 carries for 36.
And one reception
for 52.
Wow. How about Braden Jones? Quarterback.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Super sorry. He went... 1 second.
Oh, see, what you do here is you put the number of completions.
Oh.
So that would have been, 4, 5, 6, 7. That way.
Well, you went 10 for 21 for 148. So, hey, still new to this.
Yes.
Whoops. Oop, I got you.
And we dropped the pencil. The
heck?
Attleboro Blue Bombardiers. They scored first to take a 7-0 lead. 16-yard touchdown reception to Landon Vieira. Braden Jones' 5th touchdown pass of the year. Followed it up with a 3-yard touchdown to Kyle McHugh for his 6th touchdown of the year to match his total of all last season. Stoughton came back with a 70-yard drive. 5-yard touchdown pass to Xavier Vicente. PAT was blocked. Attleboro comes back with a 50-yard drive in 4 plays. A 20-yard touchdown pass to James Destito. His 3rd touchdown reception of the year, 7th touchdown pass for Braden Jones. Attleboro then recorded a safety on a bad snap. They were ahead 21-6 and they were cruising. Stoughton had other ideas. They came back with a 14-play, 68-yard drive. At one point, Rockwood completed 6 straight passes. Ended the drive after a 4th down scramble for a 1st down, got banged up. Coming off the bench was James Page III to throw a touchdown pass to Xavier Vicente from 11 yards out. It was 21-13. We had a game.
We did.
In the 3rd quarter, only 1 score. That was the Bombardiers' 5-play, 50-yard drive in a minute and a half. After who cares what it was after? A 5-play, 50-yard drive. 11-yard run by Sutherland and an 8-yard touchdown run by Sutherland. Later left the game with a bad left wrist. We hope he's okay. That made the lead 27-13. The team exchanged. Attleboro forced Stoughton to punt with 2 tipped passes in a row at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. And then incomplete.
Yes, and then a ball knocked away in the defensive backfield. Stoughton forced a turnover on downs and then drove from their own 14-yard line to the Attleboro 3. 3 yards from making it a one-score game. Interception by James the Mosquito Destito. And then the Bombardiers. Wow, a spread offense team not known for toughness. A drove from their own 5-yard line to the 35-yard line of Stoughton. 14 plays. And you know what? Nathan Alonso proved he's tough enough to be a first-string running back for the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely proved it tonight.
Attleboro wins by the score of 27-13. Where are we talking about? North Attleboro loses to King Philip. King Philip, they've been in the Division II Super Bowl, I think 7 out of the last 8 years, and now they play in Division III. Eddie Perica will give you the last word. It could be your own words from your own mind, or you could read one of the texts you got from your dad.
Nah, I don't want to do that. I will give credit to the Blue Bombardier defense this second half. They absolutely locked in, didn't allow a single score, forced some turnovers to swing back in their favor. It was a great second half, and it's what they need to do coming out of halftime.
All right, so you're going to show up next week when we're at Bishop Fien, or you had enough of this?
Nah, I'll be there.
Excellent.
I'll be there.
I'm Paul Healy. He's Eddie Perica. Dave Angel's been on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge. How could I forget to mention Peter Bray on graphics? Peter Bray on graphics. Drove all the way down from Acton, Massachusetts to do the game with us tonight. But thanks most of all to the most important part of this equation, you the fans joining us on AACS 15 Sports. Have a great night, everybody. The Bombardiers are 1-1. Stoughton falls to 0-2, but they've got a bright future ahead of them under Coach Chris Evans. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring program.